corner of Bear Valley and, I don't know, can't read it from here, anyhow, some Indian name. So today we're talking about honesty and dishonesty. Now, according to Frank Robinson, the town of Apple Valley residents enjoy an outstanding level of service from the town of Apple Valley, and in that proclamation he brings up street sweeping, road maintenance, and see this right here? Remember how I say that the roots literally tear up the street? Look at this. Pop this up because the roots of the Bermuda grass allow me to do that. They destroy the street. And right here you can see that the street is being destroyed by lack of maintenance, lack of management, lack of honesty. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go across the street. Frank made a statement of dishonesty, but Frank made a statement that the citizens of Apple Valley enjoy an outstanding level of service. This weed is growing between the asphalt and the concrete. It's not up here on private property, it's on city-owned property. So what these weeds are doing is they're destroying your street. It's destroying the street that the taxpayers pay Frank Robinson $340,000 a year to manage. Now, if Frank's not managing the town, Frank's being dishonest, taking that money. Frank's reference to dishonesty was Liberty's utility. Look at this sidewalk right here. Sidewalk. Look at the curb. See the difference between here and here? It's because the curb is falling apart. Frank states that the street sweeper is part of his outstanding level of service. Now, it's obvious that if the street sweeper ever swept this, there wouldn't be all this overgrown vegetation. Overgrown vegetation that citizens of Apple Valley get written up for by code enforcement. That right there is a whole department of dishonesty. See the curb falling apart? So when Frank opens his mouth and he says that Liberty Utilities is dishonest, this camera doesn't lie. I can't make this stuff up. It's too good. Look at the level, the lack of maintenance, lack of management, lack of... Who gives a poop at the town? Does this look like an outstanding level of service provided to the citizens of Apple Valley with their tax money? And I can walk way down there, but that'll make this video way too long. But it's the same all the way down and past the first street where the Battery Mart is and all the way to Kiowa. So who's the dishonest person? Who is it that deceives the people? This video camera basically tells me that Frank Robinson's the one that's deceiving the people of the town of Apple Valley. And this right here is exactly how the town is going to manage and maintain your water company. They're going to tell you one thing and they're going to do something else. So The people of Apple Valley were right when they voted Measure V. Instead of giving the town council the Measure W that the town council wrote. And the town council spent $100,000 promoting Measure W. Then the town council, in a dishonest comment, says, well, the only reason Measure V won was because Liberty Utilities threw so much money at it. What does that mean? Are you saying that the people of Apple Valley don't have enough sense to vote what's right? That they were influenced by the money that was thrown at Measure V? Because to me that means they're just saying that they think the citizens of Apple Valley don't know what's good for them, don't have enough sense to vote for what's good for them. And the town, with $100,000 of your money, tried to stop you from having the right to vote. That is dishonesty. So when it comes time to vote, to give those idiots in the town hall, and especially Frank Robinson, control of the maintenance and management of a water system, check out that well-maintained, what is that? An outstanding level of service right there. So when it comes time to vote, whether or not you're going to let them buy the water company, and trust me, it's not called buying the water company. It's not for sale. You need to take all this into consideration, because the city council and Frank Robinson are the ones that are dishonest. Right here in the town of Apple Valley, where Frank Robinson's management and maintenance skills are a better waste of your taxpayers' money. Okay. So you see this Bermuda grass right here in the sidewalk, town of Apple Valley? What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how this destroys the asphalt. See this right here? You see how that just flakes off? And that's because the roots get in there and they grow so slow that they can actually start popping off the surface of this sidewalk. And this be Frank Robinson's control, local control. And you don't want these guys to have a water company, I'm telling you. They can't even manage keeping the weeds out of the streets and out of the asphalt. In fact, right across the street is where I filmed them throwing the tumbleweeds into the street for the citizens to have to deal with. And this was right across the street. So why didn't they come over here and deal with this? Because they only did half the street, which means they only did a half-assed job, which is the way Frank and his management department deals with everything in Apple Valley. So if you want these guys to halfway run your water company so you only have half the water coming out of the pipe, maybe you'll save some money. I never thought of that, Frank. If half the water gets delivered because of your half-ass attitude, the bill will be half. It's a good idea, Frank. I never thought of it. I'm sorry, Frank. I take it all back. Right here in the town of Apple Valley. A better waste of life.